Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. And I went slightly northern then, I guess it was kind of appropriate. Yeah, since the last episode, it's kind of all fallen apart a little bit. The last episode consisted of 2 defeats. Yes, one of them was in a penalty shootout in the Checkatrade Trophy North semi-final against Manchester United under-23s, but it's still a defeat. We also lost to Northampton. Since then, we've only won 1 of our 4 games. First up was a 1-1 draw with Coventry. Mirko Antonucci with the goal. He also gone and got himself injured as well. Callum Morton with the goal for Coventry before Antonucci got his goal, obviously, giving us a point, but it's not good enough at this stage of the season. And then we stopped scoring. A 1-0 defeat to Luton Town. Max Emma, I don't know, he scored. 1-0 defeat, disappointing result. Then another 1-0 defeat, this time against Colchester. Josh De Silva with a penalty after 40 minutes. Steve Simpson was a bit appalling this game. Connor Mahoney was very appalling this game. Then we did end up winning a game, a 2-0 victory against Bury. We took our time to score the goals, but when we did get them, they came very quickly. Mavadidi gets one on 77, Panzo gets another on 84. Niall Ennis did go off injured. I don't think he's injured for too long. Nah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Today was all set up, ready to be a Checkatrade Trophy final. Instead, we've got 2 massive league games. First up, Rochdale, 19th place in the table. We don't do too well against lower down sides. And then the big one, MK Dons, who are sat second in the table because of our defeats and all that nonsense, the 3 defeats in the last, 5 or 6 games, we have dropped down to second place. The top of the table is scarily close. Cardiff, MK Dons, Blackburn, you could possibly even throw in Luton, maybe even Gillingham into that as well. So it is tight up here. Let's try and turn our terrible poor form around. Well, our inconsistent form, purely because we've got a win in that now. Before we go into the lineups, I just want to bring to your attention Connor Mahoney. Now, he's been on fire for us. Occasionally, he's got 11 goals in 28 games, 6 assists, 3 man of the match. Problem is, let's look at his form. This happens. So he scored against Lincoln, and then 6.5, 6.5, 6.2, 6.7, 6.3, didn't really play a lot, 5.9. I don't understand. Like, he goes through these phases where he's really good, like there, and then he's really bad. And I don't know, can we see, is he like, do they say he's an inconsistent performer? Because, yes, he's a fairly inconsistent performer. Cool, that would make a lot more sense. I'll stop whinging now. The starting lineup we're going to go for, fairly standard for us now. Issam El Mark is the goalkeeper, Steve Simpson in right back, Anton Nedeljkov in left back, Panzo and Jones are the 2 centre backs. Midfield, David Kovacic, Henry Wilcock and Hamza Chowdhury. I've changed David Kovacic slightly to be a deep-lying playmaker on support because he doesn't really work as a Mazzala, according to his coloured-in circle. He's much more of a deep-lying playmaker, so I'm going to give that a go, see if it works. On the right-hand side, it is not Connor Mahoney, it's Harry Charsley. He's getting another game. He played the last one as well. Left-hand side is Humam Tariq. Niall Ennis is the striker. Hopefully, Niall Ennis can play some well, apparently. Play some games, do some stuff, score some goals. That'll do, those words. South's bench as well, fairly standard. Mahoney is on the bench. We've also got Gracias on the bench, who I need to use him more. I really do. I do not recognise any of the names in that team at all. Dunn I've heard of, and Rathbone. Okay, no, I recognise a few of those names. Partially because on Football Manager 2017, I did do a save as Rochdale for a little bit, so that'll be why I recognise those 2. I really could do with a win. Rochdale are down in the doldrums at the bottom of the table, 19th. We need a win here just to keep us at pace with MK Dons and Cardiff. 15 minutes in and there's a highlight. And it looks like it's Rochdale who's going to get it. Bowler to Ball. Nedeljkov tackles him, but it goes back to Bowler. It's cleared to Ball slightly. It's pinging about. I think that's hit the post. It's cleared by Stevie Simpson. That was a mess. So far, we've had 4 shots on target, or off target, in 35 minutes. How can we make our team actually have shots on target? How do I do that? Get creative. Maybe. We've had 5 shots, still none on target. Highlight just before half-time. Jackson to Ball. Ball across. Nedeljkov doesn't quite get there. Bowler. To ball once again in the middle. Bowler's back. Yep, Bowler gets it. Ball over the top for Duncan. Duncan's not there. Stevie Simpson. Max clearance. Ennis to Harry Charsley. Oh my word, Harry. You need to be fighting for first team place. Duncan crosses it in. Mac flaps. Bowler's going to get there. Nedjelkov gets it clear. Tariq kicks it into the back of their player's head. Chowdhury gets it forward. Niall Ennis. Is this highlight is still going? Tariq kicks the ball forward, finds Ennis. Ennis has got some options in the middle. Charsley's one of them. It's not made it. Wilcock, edge of the area, finds Charsley. Back to Wilcock, into Nedjelkov, to Tariq's had a go. It's just over the bar. Why is Nedjelkov there? Oh, and that's half time. That is half time. We've had no shots on target. 0. Who's had our shots? Can we go analysis? Where are our shots coming from? Team analysis. And let's go shots. So of our 6 shots, we had 6, right? We've had 6 shots. However, if we go shots... Oh, God, what is this? This is... Hold on. So we've had a shot that's gone there. We've had one just over the bar or on the bar. Well wide, well wide, well wide. Right. And it looks like they're all coming from outside the area. So let's go tactics. Is there like a work the ball into the box? Let's try that. Let's get a little bit closer to the goal. First highlight of the half is ongoing. Kovacic to Wilcock to Charsley's terrible. He's just so bad. This could be a game for Connor Mahoney. We've had a shot on target. I don't know when that happened. We're getting a lot of shots now. They're still off target. Ennis on the ball. In the middle, Kovacic. Stevie Simpson keeps it in. Ball forward for no one. Absolutely no one. Jackson, Medford Smith, Matty Dunn. Loads and loads of space to run into, and he is going to run into it because Simpson needs to mark 2 players. Duncan gets tackled, gets the ball back. Wilcock close him down. Stick a foot in. It's gone back to Moore. Header clear from Jones. Charsley, Kovacic. Ball over the top. Niall Ennis is running onto it. Niall Ennis, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Takes it into the area this time. Still doesn't quite score. Corner for Tariq. Moore gets it clear. Kovacic, Chowdhury, Wilcock. Charsley, Panzo, Alfie Jones. Alfie Jones has scored. Also, he wasn't offside. I got really confused then that we scored a goal and it was a centre-back. Another highlight is Schofield to take the free kick. It's coming back from the goalscorer, Ennis. Through to Charsley. Charsley's got some options in the middle. Tariq's there. Tariq is tiny, wins a header. Schofield makes the save. It's a really easy save. Highlight is still going though. Jackson, Rathbone. Back to the keeper, Schofield. To Moore. They're passing it about the defence, but not going anywhere. Alfie Jones intercepts the long ball, and his long ball was terrible. Duncan in the middle. Chowdhury gets it. Alfie Jones. Jones is ball forward. Niall Ennis can't win a header to save his life. Chowdhury does get there. Niall Ennis is running in on goal. Please, Niall, just put it in the back of the... No, get off. Just get off the pitch. Mavididi is coming on, because Niall Ennis, he's just terrible at the moment. Medford Smith with a free kick. Have we zoomed in slightly here? Let's move out a bit. Tariq on the volley cleared. Jackson. Wilcock wins a header. Chowdhury. We've got loads of players in the middle, but no running. Simpson. Charsley. Kovacic. Forward to Mavididi. It was a terrible pass. Kovacic does get it back. Chowdhury. Through ball to Henry Wilcock. Wilcock's in the penalty area. It's a terrible effort. It says it was a great save. It wasn't a great save at all. It's a corner. Tariq takes the corner. Panzo's at the back. Schofield makes the save. We've had so many shots, and we are just not converting chances. McQueen with the throw. Bowler. Ollie Rathbone. Ball out wide. Simpson gets it. First time pass to Charsley. Charsley in the middle. Kovacic. Simpson stopped his run. Kovacic plays through to Tariq. Tariq in the penalty area. 2-0. We need to be scoring those goals every single time because we've had 17 of 18 shots now and scored twice. 75 minutes on the clock. Wilcock is going to come off. I don't actually have any central midfielders who can play there. Hesketh will do that. We'll do that. Sure, that might work. I don't know. Panzo with a free kick. The subs have come on. Chowdhury, Jake Hesketh, Kovacic to Nedjelkov, to Chowdhury. Kovacic, we're passing it around in midfield, getting tackled. Hesketh intercepts accidentally. Mavididi, Charsley, Mavididi. Tariq's had a go. That is a wonderful save from the keeper, and Kearney gets it clear. I'm going to demand more, and then I'm going to do the substitution, and it's going to be Simpson Simpson's coming off because he's booked. Nyambe is coming on. The game's still going on in the background. It's fine. Final highlight of the game. Moore with a free kick. Ball on the halfway line for Rochdale. It's going to be a 2-0 victory unless they score from this. Chowdhury with a header. Ball with a header back. Bowler now on the ball for Rochdale. It is full time. It's a 2-0 victory. And good. Niall Ennis was offside 3 times. Now, I've got a confession to make. This might have been my fault. I may have told him to try and beat the offside trap. He's clearly not very good at it, but he's trying, bless him. Dave, what have you done? Why do you are just so awful at team talk. I'm going to have to get rid of Dave. At the end of the season, Derek Fazakali is off. Oh, great. Look, this could have been us. This could have been us. Sky Sports News, Checker Trade Trophy Review. Manchester United under-23s win it. Top scorer, Niall Ennis with 11. He outscored everyone by at least 5 goals. Niall Ennis got that's ridiculous. How do we not win? We, as a team, have scored 20 goals. This competition's a load of balls. No one cares about it. I just remembered something. We were like a day before the MK Dons game, but we got our youth intake come through. Some of them are alright, like Mick Hart, I thought his name. I thought his surname was Hunt then, and I had to change that. Good, it's not. He's a right back, although he's got 20 determination. I might retrain him to be a central midfielder, like a box-to-box or maybe a Mazzala. Probably a Mazzala, he's half decent there. Terry Kemp is a 5'2" left back. He's 5'2". That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm short, but that's just silly. Gary Dunn also joined. He is a natural Carolero, Mazzala, or a ball in the midfielder. So he actually looks like he could get in my team now. Another player in is Tim Eales, another central midfielder. He looks good, but I don't really know where to play him because he's not really any of the... he's not really a Mazzala, and he's definitely not a box-to-box midfielder. Probably one of the best names you'll ever find in Football Manager Regens, Ryan. He has joined, 16-year-old striker. He's 5'10", he's bruised his ribs. He's a poacher, so he might get some games. You know what, he almost certainly will get some games next season, because if Niall Ennis can't score, Ryan he's your boy. There's a few others in there as well. Jim Higdon, Mick Downing, Zane Davis. I think Zane was already here. So, yeah, there's some other players in there. No one too special at the moment. You know, I mentioned a couple of episodes ago that Depoitet's contract running out. He rejected all of them, and Cercle Bruges, Lokeren and Liège have come back in for him at the end of his contract. Just leave, mate. I don't want you here. MK Dons. Now, this is a definition of a 6-pointer. If we win this game, we go way clear of MK Dons, and we also catch up with Cardiff, assuming they lose their game. Luton are awfully close now. Gillingham are close. Lincoln probably out of it at the moment. It is getting tight at the top. The starting lineup we're going to go for is fairly similar as always. Elmack in goal, Simpson, Jones, Pando, Nedeljkov at the back, Kovacic, Wilcock and Chowdhury in midfield. Connor Mahoney returns to the starting 11. Humam Tariq is on the left. Martin Gracia is the striker today because Niall Ennis can't hit a barn door. Because we are getting towards the end of the season, I'm probably going to show you most, if not all games. There might be one or two that we don't see. But yeah, we are so close to the end of the season. It's, like I said, it is very tight at the top of the table. So it can go anyway. It can literally... We could finish 5th at this rate. MK Dons in the white and Blackburn, obviously us, in the black. First highlight of the game. Mahoney's played a ball over the top to Gracia. We're 23 seconds in and Martin Gracia has scored a goal. I wasn't commentating for all of that because normally I commentate it and then nothing happens. And the one time that I don't, something bloody happens. We're 1-0 up against 3rd place MK Dons. I'd like to think that that was a brilliant decision of me to put in Gracia. It was just random. It was almost Mavadidi. Since the goal, we've had nothing at all to speak of. We're 25 minutes in. Oh, we've got something to speak of. Simpson with a throw. Mahoney booked already. Forward to Gracia. Gets the ball. Tariq's in the box. And Person with a save. That'll do. Kicks it forward. Some player with a complicated name, Karosi. That looks like a complicated name, but it's not too difficult. Crosses it in. Rian Brewster's there. Oh my word, it is one apiece. How is Rian Brewster playing at this level of football? How have they done that? Ah, he's on loan. That'll be why. He's absolute filth. I want him in my team. Another highlight. Simpson with a throw. Kovacic. Back to Stevie Simpson. Back to Kovacic. Simpson's making a run. Finds Wilcock instead. Wilcock across to Tariq. Tariq facing away from goal. Finds Chowdhury. 3 players in the box. Tariq wasn't one I was talking about. He's hit the post and it's cleared by GB Williams. Mahoney takes the corner. Alfie Jones is there. Gracia's there. It's pinging about in the box. It's cleared. Another highlight. Kovacic. What was that? Was that the whole highlight? Please tell me that wasn't the whole highlight. Perisan with the ball. Drops it at his feet. Kicks it forward. It's the guy with a complicated name. Ryan Brewster once again. He is far too good for this league. Elmark makes a save. Falls over to try and make it on match of the day for League One. Is that a thing? Corner. Verlinden for MK Dons. Cleared by Panzo. Carosi is going to get it. Panzo's chasing it down of all players. That's not clever. Elmark gets the ball. And hopefully we're going to build from the goalkeeper. Kicks it forward. Long. Gracia hopefully wins a header. No, he doesn't. Brewster's not there, though. Wilcock to Chowdhury. Kovacic. Ball forward to nobody. Chowdhury gets it back. Through to Gracia. And Martin Gracia. That was unlucky. It's a good save from the keeper. We've got a corner. Mahoney takes the corner very quickly. It's cleared by Poole. Verlinden. Now, Ryan Brewster, halfway line. He's got a lot of space to run into and he's got pace to burn. Nedelkov with a tackle. What a tackle that was, and that ends the highlight. Annoyingly, looking at the table, Cardiff are winning our game. This is possibly the best result for Cardiff. It's not the best result for us because it means that Luton can catch us and possibly Gillingham have a much better chance of catching us. Half-time, it is 1 apiece. Dave's done a reasonable team talk. Let's just go straight into the second half. Nothing happened in the first highlight, just so you're aware. We didn't accidentally score a goal. 60 minutes in, I've just demanded more from the team, because we're not seeing anything. We've got a highlight. It's starting with a free kick for MK Dons. Header from Jones. Gracia. He's got 2 players forward. One of them is Connor Mahoney, who's now got 3 players in the box. If you can find any of them, Gracia's there. Gracia's effort has hit the bar. 70-ish minutes on the clock. Mavadidi's coming on for Humam Tariq. Simpson is coming off because he's having a shocker for Ryan Nyambe. 10 minutes to play. Nothing is going on. I need to go attacking. There's 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes to play. Nothing's happening at all. We've got a highlight. We are just about to enter injury time. Carosi for MK Dons. Oh no, I was going to say we got the ball, but we didn't. Lillis back to Carosi. Crossed in. Panzo gets it clear. Chowdhury gets it further. Only as far as Pugh. Verlinden on the wing. Nedelkov doesn't close him down. Elmark gets a save. So, Elmark now, can he find someone? He's going to kick it long because he always does it. He finds Chowdhury unmarked. Heads it back to Kovacic. Over the top to Gracia. Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh, Martin Gracia, you could have bookended it. 1 in the first minute, 1 in the last minute, but no, you blew it. Nyambe with a throw. Hold on, there's 40 seconds to play. That was an awful cross. Nedelkov to Wilcock. Wilcock needs some options. Finds Chowdhury. Chowdhury's facing away from goal. Finds Mavadidi, who doesn't find anyone. Get it back in the area. Panzo, ball forward. Mavadidi's not going to win the header. Reeves now for MK Dons. 15 seconds to play. Brewster on the ball. To Lillis. 10 seconds to play. Carosi. 5 seconds to play. It's gone wide of the goal. That is going to be the final highlight of the game. And this is not... It's not a bad result. In the context of things, it's a bad result. But a 1-1 draw against third place MK Dons at their ground isn't a terrible result. And as you can see from that result, Cardiff beat Charlton 2-0. So Cardiff now 5 points clear at the top of the table. We are 2 points clear in the promotion spots. Next episode, we are not going to be going far at all. In fact, we're going to be going to Cardiff and we're going to be going to Swindon. So the only game you're not going to see from the end of the season is Leyton Orient. You're going to see Cardiff, you're going to see Swindon, you're going to see Chesterfield, you're going to see Shrewsbury, and you're going to see Gillingham. And hopefully you won't see any more games after that because we'll be promoted and not in a playoff. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time for the biggest game of the season.